Last time we talked, we got into your cold plunging and doing the sauna at your place in Miami. Are those still part of your routine? And then I want to pivot into other biohacks, lifestyle modalities, things that you're putting into your routine these days.
So, well, first of all, I'm moving away from the term biohacking. I don't like that term. It has a bad connotation. A hack is sort of unauthorized access uh, to a system, and I think a lot of the biohacking community is looking at shortcuts, like how do I get to be strong, lean, fit, happy, healthy, productive without doing the work. So I'm hesitant to even use the term biohacking. In terms of cold plunge, I've stopped doing cold plunge so much. I do it once in a while, but I never really, uh, I think, appreciated or derived the anti-inflammatory benefits that are purported from cold plunging. And as you look at the science over the past 5 years, we talked early on about working out and the anti-inflammatory nature of antioxidants and how that could actually interfere with the results of your workout. The same is true for the cold plunge. If you are doing a heavy workout in the gym and you think you're going to do yourself a favor by taking a cold plunge after that workout, you're probably mistaken. First of all, you might be adding an additional stress. I mean, cold plunging is a hormetic experience. It's a stress. And so it doesn't necessarily discern itself as a positive stress. It's a stress. The fact that you're doing it to maybe decrease inflammation after your workout, as we said, you want the inflammation from the workout to take hold. So if you're doing a heavy leg day or something like that, the first time you might even be able to justify doing a cold plunge is 5 hours later or 6 hours later. Well, if you do it 6 hours later, maybe if that's at the end of a stressful day where you not only did the heavy leg day, but then you had a tough day at work and your spouse is yelling at you and you got overdue bills, the worst thing you could do is do a cold plunge. Then there's the brown fat activation thing, which I never really bought into. When you got guys like Gary Brecka saying, nothing burns calories like a cold plunge. Bullshit. A lot of things. Spend 2 minutes on an assault bike all out, and I'll tell you what burns calories. So this brown fat activation thing, I don't see anybody losing tons of weight by just cold plunging. Now, it's a great head trip. It's a great hard thing to do every day. It's a great way to train your mind to overcome adversity for those 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes that you're sitting in the water. But I did it for 10 or 15 years, more like 15, and I'm over that. I don't need that aspect of adversity. I know how to do it. I know I can do it. So what's my point in continuing to do it now? I do it once in a while, but I don't do it as a part of my regular routine. In terms of sauna, look, sauna is enjoyable to me. And so sauna isn't like, if you ask people, which would you rather, which is more pleasurable to you, a cold plunge or a sauna? I think you'd probably get like a 90 to 10 response that the sauna is more pleasurable. Saunas are great after a workout. They're great as a way to relax at the end of a day. They're great instead of a workout. They're a great way to get your heart rate up without working out. They're a great way to sweat a little bit. So I'm a big fan of saunas. And when I have the time, I will incorporate sauna, but I don't, and I have one at my place in Miami, but I'm not there now. So, and I haven't been there for 3 months. So I haven't done a sauna for 3 months. I'm not jonesing for a sauna. I'm not hurting as a result of not doing a sauna, but I'm a fan of saunas. Are there other hacks that I'm using? I don't even think those are hacks, by the way. Those are original. The cold plunge is a Nordic experience from day one, as was the sauna for that matter, or a sweat lodge for some native populations. So I don't really even consider those hacks. What would you consider a hack now,
I mean,
Jesse?
hack is just terminology.
Yeah.
That you don't have to overthink that part of it. Just things that you're doing as adjuncts on top of the diet and exercise. It could be things like red light therapy,
Yeah. I mean, I don't do red light.
anything in that realm. There's so many different, it could be supplements. We already talked about supplements, but
Yeah.
things that
Yeah.
you're piling on, oftentimes they are hormetic stresses. You covered sauna and cold plunge. So just anything else that's part of your routine. If you're waking up and doing something as an adjunct to daily living.
Yeah. Not anymore. Not really anyone that I would call certainly a shortcut to a longer life. Yeah, I mean, the only hack, if I were to call it a hack, is the amount of walking that I've been doing in the last couple of years. I walk whenever I can. I have phone calls while I'm walking. I do a lot of stuff when I'm walking because I think that movement, that slow aerobic movement, is the single best thing a human can do. And once you stop moving, you start dying.
And I love your point about stacking all these different hormetic stressors on top of each other. And it's quite easy to pile them all on. Like you said, we can be fasting in the morning, do a workout, go and hit up before. I think you were doing this regularly, where you're working out fasted, going and doing a cold plunge sauna. Maybe again, you had an argument with somebody that morning, work, you got an unexpected email that morning. Like, just reinforcing what you said there. And then people are piling this all on and they're already in this go, 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 stressed out state. And they're probably doing more harm than good in that case.
Then you wonder why you get sick. You wonder why you have a cold or a flu or something.
If you enjoyed that clip, you're going to want to head over here and catch a full episode. I'll see you over there.
Dietary fiber is not that necessary if you are taking in, for instance, larger amounts of collagen-based products, because the gut bacteria, the gut biome loves collagen.